Well, Bob, it was obviously a tough one, but it was one of those exciting softball games that you get at the state tournament. You fall behind, you come back, and then somebody's got to make something happen to win the ball game. And Waupun did that there in the bottom half of the last inning. Talk about the emotions of this game and how your kids handled it.
Well, there was a big swing. We knew coming in that they would bunt a lot. We also knew that they would slap bunt. The only thing is they executed on their bunts better than we executed on our defense on them, and we did work on defense for the bunts quite a bit. We had a misplay at a bobble ball at third there for a bit that hurt us a little bit. But other than that, the kids played a great game. A great game. The kids, like you said, a lot of heart in coming back for that sixth inning.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like a tale of two games with that one big inning there, where you got the bat on the ball. What do you think your hitters saw in their pitcher that allowed them to battle back and get the 4 runs to take the lead?
Well, I think we started to understand that they were throwing the ball at our hands. They threw the ball at our hands a lot, and I tried to get them to stay at the plate, and just as she goes into her motion, to slide back a little bit so to take away that hand. But some of the kids adjusted well. Others maybe didn't adjust as well as they needed to. But again, the kids, they were battling. They kept battling the whole time. We had a couple of nice, solid hits, and I guess, as they say, as trite as it sounds, that's the way the ball bounces, or so to speak. So
I saw a couple of your freshmen talking to each other about, maybe in that inning where you got the 4 runs, about maybe, this is it, and for some of them, for their sisters' careers, this was it. Could you sense that there was a common sense of urgency, not just in the seniors who, had their backs to the wall, but the freshmen who, for some of these girls, it might be their last chance to play together with this very special class?
Exactly. I think that's one of the most exciting things all year long, is the freshmen especially wanted so much for the seniors in the team. And we have 3 sets of sisters on the team. So they wanted so much for that to happen, so much for them to be able to come out winners. And we talked about it before, is that, there's only 4 teams in the state that walk away with smiles on their face at the end of the season. And we want to be one of them. And unfortunately, while we didn't walk away with a smile on our face, we should walk away proud. That's the way they played.
Did that 7th inning kind of show how fine the line is between winning and losing in softball? I mean, you talk about the 2 plays at third, and and that ball that on the second chance was spinning a little bit, hard to get out of the glove.
Yep.
And then the bunt to win it was pushed just far enough down the line where it couldn't just be fielded and thrown. It basically had to be shoveled to the catcher.
Yeah. Again, bottom line was they executed and we didn't. They did a nice job. And hopefully we've learned from that.
Sure.
You tell the kids time in and time out that the name of the game is small ball. Bunt the ball, bunt the ball. And we tried a couple of different bunts and didn't execute very well on those as much as we worked on it. But all year long we've been hit the ball very, very solidly. This girl was not somebody we should not have been able to hit.
Sure.
But again, they tied up our hands with those tight inside pitches, and she mixed up some change-ups in there that they just did a better job than we did.
Well, Bob, great season. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, Rob.